Hi, Lauren. I'm doing you a tutorial on how to find the mean, median, and mode values for week 3. That's the one that you haven't finished yet, so I think that's what you meant. And that's the one that needs data analysis. But we can do everything that you need to do without doing the data analysis plugin. So first you want to set up in an Excel file your data. Now this isn't your data, this is just data that I made up. So, but it's analogous. So we have an older group over 60, and we're looking at dream recall with a sleep drug and dream recall with meditation before bed and no drug. And then we have a younger group that are less than 40, looking for dream recall with a sleep drug and dream recall with meditation before bed. So they're analogous to the data that you've got in your um, assignment, but I can't show you how to do it exactly with that stuff. You have to do that yourself. So the three things that you need for the bar chart and the table are the mean, median, and the mode. Once you get your data arrayed in the column, and you want to label the column so you know what's happening there, then you can use the statistical formulas to figure out this kind of stuff. One of the places where it lives is under the tab that says formula. And I think it's under functions and statistical, and these are all of your various things. What you want to use is average, and we'll go down farther, median, and down farther to, where'd it go? Mode. I usually do just mode, and then you can kind of take a look at it, and you can do this by yourself too without, just by counting. So an easier way to do that is to actually put the little formula in here, because as you saw, the mean is the word average, median is the word median, and mode is the word mode. The thing that you need to do to be able to put this information in here is to know what column and what row your data lives in. So you want to look at the top of the column and take a look at click on the very first number in the list of values that you put in, and this is in column E, and you can see this is highlighted over here to the side. That's the row. So you know that this data starts from row E2 and it ends in row E11, and that's 10 values. And however long yours goes, you just want to know what's the name for this field. So it's the top one, E2, and the bottom one, whether it's E11 or F11 if you're over here, or G or whatever. So what we're going to do is write equals average, and then we put left-facing parentheses right after the word average. Whoops, I'm missing, wait a second. I'm having trouble with my R key. So equal average, there we go. Left-facing parentheses, and that's E2, and you can see it highlights it, and then you put a period and the last one, which is E11, and then it will highlight the whole range and the right facing parentheses, and that gives you the average. Now you need the median, so you do equal median, again left facing parentheses, again the name of the first value in the list, and that's E2, period, and then the last value in the list, E11, the right facing parentheses, and you hit enter. And then for mode you do mode and E2 to E11 in parentheses and hit enter. Now what you've got here is the mean, median, and mode for that first group. Now instead of having to write this out again on the other spots here, what you can do is click on that first mean spot, and then click on your shift key and then your down arrow key and highlight those three. Then you do Control C, you move over and highlight the top of the next column, you click shift and use the right facing arrow and go down again, and then you can do Control V. And now what it's done, if you put your mouse there, you can see that what it's done is it has reproduced those little formulae with the correct names, the correct labels for the first value in your list and the last value in your list in each of those columns. Now you can use these values to set up the table the way that the table is supposed to look, and the week 3 instructions gives you information on what the table is supposed to look like. Okay, I'm going to now tell you how to get a chart out of this. Okay, to make a chart, what you want to do is highlight the names of the columns, do Control C, come down to the bottom and do Control V. Then you want to highlight and copy and paste the mean, median, and the mode. Now here when you paste it, you want to make sure you get values and not formula so that these two spots match. And now we're going to make the table. So the first thing you want to do is highlight the data. You click Insert, and you want to insert a chart. So you might as well go in here and you can take a look at the various options you've got and click. And now that gives you the 3 different values, well, 2 for this group, the 3 different values for the various groups. And you want to move it out of the way so that you can see it, and also that so it's easier to copy and paste into your assignment. Now the one problem you've got here is that series 1, 2, and 3 really are mean, median, and mode, and you want to take a look at that. You want to change that. So you want to right click, first you highlight it, you right click on it, and you say select data. Is that right? I think so. And then you see how the whole table is set up, and what you want to do is change series 1, series 2, and series 3 to mean, median, and mode. So you've already highlighted series 1. You click on Edit, and you type mean, and then OK. Then you click on series 2, type Edit, median, and OK. You click on series 3 and Edit, and mode, and OK. And then you say OK overall. And now you can see that you've got a legend that fits what these 3 things are. If you wanted to put the values in here, you could do it in a couple of ways. You could select a different type of chart that will show you this table below it, but you need to put the table in separately anyway, so you don't really need to do that. The other thing you want to do is give it a chart title. So you can just click there and then click again so that your mouse appears, your cursor appears, and then you can say comparison. My R will go. Comparison of older versus younger adults on Dream, Recall, or whatever fits your assignment with pre-sleep drug or meditation. See what this looks like. Whoops, missing that R. And it hasn't. Oh, I'm missing 2 R's. Hold on a sec. And we got to click right where we need it to go, or. And then you've got your chart. Now to copy these onto your page, what you're probably going to want to do is copy this part with the titles of the columns that you gave according to your assignment, and the mean, median, and mode, and the values. So you're just highlighting it, doing Control C, and then Control V into your Word doc. To put the chart into the Word doc, you just click on the chart, and again do Control C, and when you get to your Word doc, you do Control V. So that's how you can handle this without data analysis. What you're missing from the data analysis is standard deviation and skew and some other values that data analysis will automatically put together for you. But you can actually, because of what it's asking for in the assignment, you really don't need to use data analysis. It's a great uh, uh, opportunity to practice, but if you don't have the kind of Excel that lets you add in that plugin, then you can do what you need to do for the assignment just this way. Okay, I hope that helps.